Okay guys, so we are going to make some strawberry matcha today. This matcha was found at HomeSense and it was $7.99. Don't mind my band-aid. I chopped my finger open. That's another whole story. It hasn't been the best week, but that's okay. It's on the mend and I don't think I need stitches, so we're good. Anyway, back to the matcha. So the matcha, we are making it a little bit different. We're not using the traditional matcha. This one is a strawberry one, and I did find a vanilla as well. So the ingredients, when you look at it, it just says organic matcha green tea and natural strawberry flavor. And that's it. So sounds pretty safe to me. So we're going to try it. And I have my little matcha whisk here as well. And I've had this for, oh my gosh, I don't even know how many years. Like maybe at least 6 years, I would say. And it's still like in perfect condition. So I am very particular about how I make my matcha. This is dedicated for matcha making. I don't use this bowl for anything else. So I'm going to be adding a little bit of this powder. So it does have on here instructions, and it says scoop 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of organic matcha tea powder into 1 cup of boiled water. Whisk or stir briskly in an M motion until desired consistency. So I'm actually not going to add 1 cup of water. I am going to boil some water, not completely boil, just till it's really hot. And then I'm going to add a little bit in here to 1 teaspoon because I do like my matcha. I'm very used to it. So I will have 1 teaspoon instead of the 1/2. And then I'm going to be using some milk. So probably maybe at least 1/2 cup, but probably 3/4 of a cup. And that will give me a nice full cup of my matcha. So yeah, I will add in the exact measurements so that you guys know. But yeah, I thought I would make it and take you guys along with me. Okay, so I'm going to be adding, I would say, a couple tablespoons of the really warm water. And then I'm going to mix in that matcha. This is what it looks like. Just looks like regular matcha, like in green in color. And then I'm just going to take 1 teaspoon of this and add it to that water. It smells really good. I do smell the strawberry. So there's the 1 teaspoon. And then it says you have to refrigerate it. So to be honest, I've never refrigerated any of my other matchas, so that concerns me. Am I supposed to be refrigerating matcha? I'm not a matcha professional. I do enjoy drinking it and I drink it often, but I didn't know that you had to refrigerate after opening. But I am going to refrigerate this one since it says that, and maybe continue to do that going forward. So I do whisk it pretty vigorously, and then you want to do like an M kind of pattern as well. But this is a pretty small bowl, so it's really hard. Sometimes I'll do like a infinity sign, just back and forth, and then other times I just whisk really quickly in circles. As long as it's combined well, that is the main thing. Combine that well. And I like using this bamboo whisk because it really breaks down all that matcha and works much better than using a regular whisk. But if you can't find one, not a big deal. Use whatever you have on hand. Don't go out and buy a bunch of stuff just to make matcha. You can just make do with what you have. So I did add 1 cup to my frother of the milk. And this is just the Costco plain vanilla unsweetened. That's just all that I have right now, so that's what I'm going to use. Sometimes I use unsweetened. It really doesn't matter as long as you just have any kind of plant milk. It will work. So that's just going to froth up, and then I can create my drink. It's now getting nice and hot. You can see that it's getting warm and frothy on the top. It's almost ready, and it just stops itself. So I thrifted this really cute mug. How cute is this? I think it's a pretty good size as well. It's kind of like, it looks like it's rustic and like the paint is dripping off of it. Super cute. This was just from my local thrift shop, and I think it was like $3, Maybe not even. Maybe it was like $2. So yeah, I picked this up and it says it was an indigo mug. So I'm going to be using that for my matcha. So I'm just going to add that matcha in. I know it's hard to see. So there it is, the matcha. And then I'm going to add the water in. I don't know why I said add the water in. I mean add the milk in. You know what I mean. So just add that milk in. I'm going to give it a mix. I'm just going to froth a tiny bit more just to pop on top if I don't have enough in here. But I think actually I might have enough froth just to top it. So just give it a little mix. Combine all the water and the milk and the matcha. And then I'm going to add the little bit of the foam. You can sweeten your matcha with whatever you want. I'm just going to be adding a little bit of maple syrup in it just to sweeten it just a little bit. And I am putting a little bit more of milk in that little frother just to get it a little bit frothier and just top my matcha. So depending on how sweet you want your matcha, you'll learn. I do make mine stronger and I don't sweeten it as much, but if you don't like it that way, you can add more sweetener just so that you can get it down. Ooh, it's so nice and hot. You can't see, but it is super warm. I'm using a wooden spoon because I don't want to scratch my non-stick coating. And then I'm just going to be adding in a little bit of that foam. And it looks really pretty. And I'm just being mindful not to add too much sweetener so that I can still taste that strawberry coming through, because it is kind of neat having a strawberry matcha flavor. But yeah, I'm really happy with this little thrift cup too. Super cute, and it works really well for my matcha. So yeah, here it is, my perfect, easy matcha latte. No, fussiness about it. You can definitely make this at home. Very simple. And look how cheap it is to make it at home versus going out to your local coffee shop to make it. You can definitely make this super quickly at home. And if you don't have the frother, don't stress, because you can just use a hand frother as well. And if you don't have a hand frother, warm milk is all you really need, and it will still turn out perfectly. So yeah, this is my super simple strawberry matcha latte, and it does taste like strawberries, so that's my review on that. You can actually taste the strawberries coming through. It's probably even more of a strong flavor for regular people, but remember, I'm just getting my taste back after having COVID back in January. So I lost my taste buds completely. Taste buds, is that what you say? I don't know. I just don't have a sense of taste and smell. It's slowly coming back. So for the regular folk, I'm sure it's going to taste even more like strawberries, which is really nice. I thought it's something different. I really like finding unique things like this at the store. It was actually my older daughter that picked it up. She finds all this cool stuff. And yeah, I decided to try it out. And like I said, I have vanilla as well. I'll make the vanilla one day. But right now I'm just going to enjoy this yummy strawberry matcha latte and have a seat and relax. I'm just going to have a seat outside. It's not that sunny today, but it is supposed to get a little bit nicer. It's actually supposed to hit like 18 degrees on, what is it, the 25th of April, which is kind of like record breaking for us. Pretty amazing. So I am going to be enjoying some time outside. Yesterday was sunny and beautiful, and I spent a good portion of the day just sitting outside and enjoying that. So yeah, I'm going to head outside, enjoy this for my morning warm beverage, and just sit in quiet and listen to the nature. We have a lot of birds in the neighborhood, and I think that will be really nice and soothing. Okay guys, so that's it for this week's video. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate all the love and support always on the channel. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, then please consider doing so now. That way you don't miss any upcoming content. Just hit that bell notification as well. That way you will know every time I upload a new video. Take care everyone, and stay healthy.